Hey everyone, we're back with Chaos Child. Last time an amazing wind blew. Which is so stupid, but yeah, I do enjoy some levity. Especially since I think like stuff's about to go down. So I think I don't just want to, since stuff is about to go down presumably, and this is the first route, so I don't know I mean, we could get the true ending right off. Probably not. I know the way Chaos and Noah works. Well, I know you have to get all the endings before the true ending. So it's probably like that. I don't know. It hasn't felt like we've had choices, is the thing. So like, I mean, we'll find out, right? What happens? What's the worst that could go wrong? You know, maybe the choices last time are what decided it. Oh, maybe that was maybe the whole amazing wind blue scene was just a tutorial for the choice system, like so showing, oh hey, here's how delusions are going to work from now on, and we haven't even gotten onto our route yet, which is possible. But I did want to lock in. I'm locking in my theory on who the culprit is. Okay, well, so my working theory is that there are 3 known characters who are the culprit. Right? 3, because okay, I'm getting into chaos, that's spoilers here, right? All my theories have been based around Chaos in some way, right? Even the Serica isn't real theory stems from Chaos Head. In Chaos Head, there was a trusted they were trusted, but not by the main character. Professional they were a police officer, but I would say any professional, a medical professional, and then if you want to get technical, because well, like kind of sort of maybe that spoilers for Chaos Head, that medical professional was also a trusted friend. So that is 2 people, but you could also split that up into 3, I think. Okay, so I am 100% sure, first off, the teacher is evil. I don't remember his name, but he has a name. Like, there is no doubt that guy isn't evil. Like, besides just the fact that he looks evil, right? There's the fact that he set up the meeting with Watabe. He was the last person to see Watabe. He put him alone in a room. Come on, that guy is evil. Okay. Second, I'm less sure about this one. I'm gonna say like I'm 60% on Takuru's dad. I don't even remember his name. See, the problem with these 2, they have like no screen presence. So if it's just those 2, then like, you know, that's kind of a boring twist, right? And also, like, I can't throw Gen in there because like, if he is an antagonist, I think he's a very minor one, and plus you can't just make every adult the antagonist, right? Right? Hopefully. So I think one of the characters on this screen is the 3rd culprit, and this whole time I've been kind of thinking, okay, Ito's kind of evil. But last episode, I did kind of have the idea, what if it's Mio? Because that does kind of, like, it'd be an interesting twist if she's like they made her the main antagonist, right? She's like, first off, she has a D sword, just like the main antagonist back in Chaos Head, right? Because he had his own Chunin D sword. She knows a lot about Gigalomaniacs, and also like parallels with Chaos Head again. She is working with a police officer. She's like the partner, the sidekick. Really, she's calling the shots. But come on, she has a very similar role to one of the culprits of Chaos Head. That does kind of overlap with the professional role like I was talking about earlier with the teacher and the police. But you know, that doesn't matter. Look, that's a little contradictory, but that gets in the way of my theory, so we ignore that. Although again, I don't know, would they make a cute anime girl the culprit? I'm not sure. Yes, but hold on, I'm trying to think. Chaos Head, the culprit's an old guy. Steins Gate, we never really see the face of a culprit, unless you count FB. I don't want to say their name, right? Which, I mean, that I wouldn't count them. Right? It's kind of, Well, no, I guess Kurisu's dad, I guess you could count. Which isn't the same, but also, you know, old man. Robotics notes? What's the... I don't really remember robotics notes much. There was a guy though, right? Was it like the AI robot of the guy from Chaos Head? Am I maybe I'm delusional, but I feel like that was the case. So, you know, maybe it's not any of them, but still, I feel like to be satisfying, the one of these characters well, I mean, all, and of course this is all ignoring the fact that my entire series has been based around the fact that Sirika isn't real, but I think that's kind of superfluous to, like, she could be like a spy, right, like unintentionally, which would, I think, would satisfy the, you know, the third person, but anyway, that's no, yeah, anyway, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. That's a lot of talking, but maybe I'm doing this too early too, because I mean, we are in chapter 7, aren't we? It's pretty far in. Like, things have got to happen soon. Here's your credit. Wait, did I accidentally? Yeah, okay, I don't know what I had it on. Like, it's probably good. Here's your credit bureau. Too fast, too fast. I like it to scroll a little. Hold on. Momose Katsuko sat in the reception room in a messy corner of her office and sighed as she ran her hand through her hair. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Sorry. We're gonna get this right. No matter how many questions Momose asked her, that's perfect. Now she tried to get Uki to talk. This is the only answer she would give. Sometimes she tried to asking if there's anything she wanted, or she felt like eating anything. The answer was always the same. She hadn't even made the tiniest bit of progress since the girl had arrived. Even the endlessly patient Momose would want to sigh after all that. She didn't know where the... Okay, honestly. Little fast. Didn't know where this Yamazoi Uki girl was from, or how she'd ended up in that hospital. From what she'd seen, there's a chance she'd endured significant abuse. Then she was suddenly rescued from it, taken to a completely different environment. She must have been very confused. She knew from experience that victims like that needed to be treated very carefully. She kept repeating the same lines like a broken audio player. Momose was starting to think it was time for a different approach. She didn't know what would happen if she told the girl this, so she'd kept it a secret until now. But that no one's there? Once she made a decision, she didn't spend any time on second thoughts. This was both an advantage and a disadvantage.
そこまで帰りたいというのなら教えてあげるわ。返してくれるんですね。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, just on your back.
聞いて。あなたがどれだけ帰りたいと望んでも、もう無理なのよ。
無理？
だって、あなたがいたあの場所、病院の地下にあったあの場所は、もうなくなってしまったんだから。
I mean, it's not gone. The people are gone, but Momose was relieved to finally see shock on Uki's face.
よかった。この子にはちゃんと普通の感情がある。
Like Kunosato had said, they hadn't done any operations on her that would destroy her ability to experience emotions.
この前ね、あなたがここへ来てからすぐに刑事、若いくせにくたびれた刑事いたでしょ？彼が例の病院へ行ってみたんですって。
The girl simply listened to Momose speak, her eyes wide. Momose kept talking, watching her carefully.
それでね、解剖室から地下へ行ったそうよ。 あなたのいた場所へね。でもね、そこには何もなかったって。あなたがいた日。
Oh, sorry.
そんな、じゃあ皆さんは、あそこにいた皆さんは。
Nobody knows.
いなかったそうよ。誰も。
誰も。
Pookie seemed to be trying her best to understand what Momose just said. And then,
嘘です。
そんな嘘ついて何になるの。本当のことよ。
I do really like the theory. I think I've said this before, maybe not, but I did just think of it again, maybe, or for the first, I don't know. What if everything in the basement Taku just real booted? And so, you know, once he left, he kind of erased it all, but because Uki is, you know, above ground, he left her existing.
だって、それじゃあ、私はどうすれば。私は、どうすれば。
Tears started to silently fall from Uki's eyes. Okay, because like it does seem weird for the Committee of 300 to leave loose ends like that, right? Oh, Takuru's here.
はは、どうしたタクル、新規臭い顔しやがって。
Hello, totally not evil father. I was born looking this way.
は、なんだ、もう少し面白いこと言ったらどうなんだ。
Dad was as jovial as ever. Although I would be kind of disappointed if they just made him evil because like it's very obvious. Like it's a like, look at that evil smile. Look at that. That is lab coat. No one would ever believe he was a doctor.
どうだ、やっぱ自分の家が一番落ち着くだろう。
But oh, well, actually, anyone who wears a lab coat can't be evil though. No, not really.
ま、一人暮らしを始めたばっかじゃ、まだそうは思えねえか。でもな、いずれわかる時が来るもんだ。我が家が一番ってな。
Ha 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 ha. In the end, I'd come back here to Alba dorm, because Kurusu had told me to do so at school.
狙われているのかもしれないんでしょ。今の場所に一人でいては危険よ。ずっととは言わないわ。しばらくで構わない。事件が解決するまでうちで暮らしなさい。
Dang it, listening to Kurusu. I wasn't her slave or anything, but just like she said, it was dangerous to be by myself right now. Especially when we didn't know who the killer was, what they were after. Oh, this is what we call, dramatic irony. If someone was nearby, it'd be easier to get a hold of Shinjo-san and his allies if needed to. And probably never gonna be able to tell Kurusu this is Kurusu. Feelings I'd felt when I'd left home were starting to disappear. For seeing Kurusu get hurt and try to protect me, would cry for my sake despite being such a strong girl, started to understand some things that I hadn't realized when I left. What the hell? Dang it! Pardon my French. I realized what I was thinking and shook my head. No way. It wasn't like Yuto, who could never seem to get away from his sister. Yeah, okay, sure, dude.
何赤くなってんだよ。
No reason.
とにかくさっさと荷物置いてこい。お前の部屋はノノのやつがちゃんと掃除してくれてる。
Oh. Dad didn't get mad when I left or when I'd come back. Come to think of it, it only said one thing on the day I left.
そうせざるを得なかったノノの気持ちがわかるようになったら戻ってこい。じゃあな。
What did Nono do again? Was it ever said? Dot dot dot. That might just be for something I'm forgetting. Or that could be a big reveal later on, but I think that's just something I'm forgetting. I'll go put my stuff away.
ねえ、父さん、タクル兄が帰ってくるって。
He was very relaxed about his, you know, adopted son just, you know, leaving and you're going to go live in an RV in the middle of nowhere. I went to my room, Yui suddenly appeared. Hello. Hello, children. You can see Yuto behind her.
おう、タクルならもう帰ってきてんぞ。
Yui's face almost broke into a broad smile when she saw me, but she quickly forced herself to assume a strict expression.
何やってんの？
Huh?
お風呂とキッチンと廊下の掃除。タクル兄が当番の時、私とユウが代わりにやってたんだから。
On second thought, I'm going back to the RV. Goodbye forever. Oh, sorry. Apologized without thinking.
これからしばらく私たちの当番、タクル兄が変わってよね。いい？
Oh, yeah.
タクル兄ちゃん、別にいいよ。僕気にしてないから。
ダメ。こういうことはきちんとしなきゃいけないんだから。親しき仲にもって言うでしょ？
Never heard that one before, but sure.
でもそんなこと言ったら、タクル兄ちゃんまたどこか行っちゃうよ。せっかく帰ってきたのに。
It uses his bargaining power.
ダメなものはダメなの。
Like, I'll come back if I don't have to do chores. That's a good one, Takeru. Do that.
なあタクル、ユイのやつノノに似てきたと思うか？
Yeah, especially when she's mad.
なんか言った？
No, nothing. Sorry. Yui put her hands on her hips and puffed up her flat chest to glare at me. She did look just like Kurusu when she did that.
もう父さんが甘やかすからタクル兄は勝手なことばっかり。
おっと、今度はこっちに飛び火か。
で、タクル兄、もうどこにも行ったりしないんでしょうね。
Well, I got like 8 days. But no,
タクル兄がいなくなってどれだけのの姉が悲しんでたか分かってる？ユウだってすっごく寂しがってたんだから。
she hasn't missed him at all, though, actually. Oh, obviously she's playing tough. I see.
私も私は別に何でもなかったけど。
Okay. Suddenly, the expression on her face changed.
何でもなかったけど。
Hey. Yui. Stop that. I'm not good with this stuff. I can't handle it when people cry.
何でもない。
Yui covered her face with her hands and then ran into her room. Yuto followed quickly after her. Dad scratched his head and sighed a little as he saw them go.
ほら、さっさと荷物置いてこい、タクル。
Okay. Got away as quickly as I could. Ooh. That scared me. I didn't expect Yui to start crying all of a sudden. That nothing would really change around here, even if I left. But they really want me here that much? They did. No, but... Huh? I sat there, lost in thought. I was suddenly startled by a knock at the door. Who is it?
タクル兄ちゃん。
You're supposed to say that before. You're supposed to say who it is before you come in. He didn't say come in. Oh, hey, Yuto. That'd be no no.
のの姉ちゃんが着替えたら降りてこいってご飯だって。
Right, thanks. What is it?
あのさ、ゆいお姉ちゃんのことだけど。
Yuto crossed his hands over his stomach and fidgeted as he looked up at me.
お姉ちゃん、なんかいろいろ怒ってたけど、本当はずっとタクル兄ちゃんに帰ってきてほしいって言ってて、だから怒ってたのは本気じゃなくって。
Wow, really? I never inferred that. Thank you, Yuto. It's okay. I know.
本当？
I thought she was crying because of how mad she was that, you know, Takeru was back. Yeah, so head on down. I'll get changed to come join you. Yuto looked a little relieved as he left the room. Yuto's gotten a little taller, huh? Yuto and Yui had come here at almost the exact same time that I had. They're actual siblings, right? Like not, like, or are they? I don't know. So I'm worried about how it would go when we first started, but the Shibuya earthquake hadn't just taken their parents from them. Okay, yeah. Caused them severe psychological trauma. During the earthquake, Yuto had been trapped in a dark place for a long time, all by himself. As a result, he was still terrified of darkness and being alone. That's why he clung to his sister. And Yui, after the nightmarish incident she'd gone through after the earthquake, became incredibly afraid of men. She was even afraid of me at first. But over time, we started to open up to one another. When I left, they seemed to be doing a lot better. And now, Yui had her act together even more. Yuto was still young, but did seem a little more grown up than he had before. Even if the world didn't look like it changed, time was still passing. But what about me? Had I changed?
はい、そろそろいいわよ。
それじゃあいただきます。
Oh, he's the same dork he's always been. Was that thing about Yui ever elaborated on? Or is that as dark as it sounds? I don't remember when Yui and Yuto were introduced, so I don't know.
いただきます。
おほー、すき焼きなんて久しぶりじゃねえか。
Well, hello, rectangle people.
何言ってるの。先月もやったじゃない。
What is sukiyaki? Yaki means it's fried, right? Suki is a Japanese dish that is prepared and served in a nabemono, Japanese hot pot style. It is meat that is slowly cooked or simmered at the table, along with vegetables and other ingredients. A mixture of soy sauce, sugar, and mirin. Mirin is a type of rice wine and is a common ingredient in Japanese cooking. Okay.
あのなあ、あれは鶏肉だっただろう。牛肉じゃないとすき焼きとは言わねえんだ。
そんな贅沢をする余裕うちにはありません。
誰かさんが困ってる人から治療費なんか取れるかとか言っちゃうから。ま、別にいいんだけど。
Yeah, a man can't be this nice. He has to have an evil secret.
そういう言い方はねえだろう。もっと尊敬しろ、尊敬。
はいはい。
ほらタクル、お椀貸しなさい。よそってあげるから。
Like, you're telling me he just so happened to take in 4 orphans and is just a nice guy overall? I'm too skeptical of everyone. Lucy reached out her hand towards me. I'm fine. Oh no, it's the Takio lip sync again. I'm scared.
あなた最近ちゃんと食事してなかったんでしょ。遠慮なんてしないの。
Ah. Here's to grab the bowl for me and keep that beaten egg high with meat and vegetables.
ちゃんと食べるのよ。
Yes, Mom. Oh, okay.
タクルに、こっちにもお肉あるから。はい。
Being pampered. I've got enough, really.
何？のの姉のお肉は食べられても、私のは食べられないっていうわけ？
I think this is everyone's meat. It's communist meat. Are you pretending to be a drunk old man or something?
おい、ちょっと待てお前ら。もう肉ないじゃねえか。
こういうのは早い者勝ちだっていつも父さん言ってるじゃん。
言ってるじゃん。
あ、だからもうちょっと尊敬をだな。
Everyone was seated around a single pot eating dinner. Thought that the only point of dinner was to eat until you were full, but
タクル、ユウト、お肉のおかわりまだ冷蔵庫にあるからね。たくさん食べて。
おいこら。
父さんは少し痩せないとダメでしょ。野菜食べなさい、野菜。
俺はお前をそんな娘に育てた覚えはないんだがな。
覚えがなくても育っちゃったんだから諦めて。
part of me enjoyed sitting around the table and listening to everyone talk. Oh! No, that wasn't true. Definitely wasn't homesick. I thought that's like oh, like he realized something, not oh, he was having a Karawa Shoujo heart attack. Maybe it was just that having someone near me made me feel better. Maybe it was having Crusoe offer to help me when I'd been in trouble on my own. It definitely wasn't that I was happy to be home. I'm glad to have come back to where I belonged.
タクルに？タクルにってば。
Huh? What is it?
お茶いるの？いらないの？さっきから聞いてるのに全然答えてくれないんだもん。
Oh, sorry.
そいつのことだ。 どうせまた難しいへりくつでもこねくり回してたんだろ
Thinking about it, quantum physics, Schrodinger's cat. What do you mean overly complicated? I'll never overcomplicate things.
はいストップ。そんなこといいからお茶は？
I'd rather have some mountain view.
うちには置いてません。
Ah, man, I'm going back to my RV. This sucks.
ユウとったらどうしたの？ニコニコして。
うんやっぱりみんな揃ってた方が楽しいなって。のの姉ちゃんだってすっごく嬉しそうだよ。
Oh, you know, something I noticed last time. When he says big sis, at least in the English translation, you don't know if he's talking about Yui or no. Like, I heard him saying like, no, nay, something like that. So obviously, you know what he's saying in Japanese, but does he call Yui something different in the English version? I haven't noticed.
そうね。そうかもね。
Because Asina go. Yeah, no, he definitely called Yui big sis Asina go. You know, when he came into Takuya's room. That can be slightly confusing. What's this? Sword! Yep. It didn't work. Gotten a lot better at seeing my D-sword. Still didn't know how to take hold of it. I asked Ari more for help, but her answers weren't really helpful. Like with my psychokinesis, all I needed to do was draw my D-sword from the Direct Sea. Should have been able to do it without needing someone nearby. But when I was by myself, it was just an illusion. That's how Ryo booted it. I want to be able to use it to attack or defend. If I wanted to use it as a weapon, I needed to share the delusion with someone else, just like with my other power. At least that's what Arimura had said. Before that, I needed to take hold of it. And one more time. I mean, if you had, like, someone who didn't exist, like your own little, like, Serika, for example. Just make someone. Then you can share it with yourself, but also someone else. Reach out your arm, fix the image of the sword in your mind. Dang it! Whenever I tried to get close to my D-sword, it moved away from me like a mirage. I just flailed my arm at it, I couldn't reach it. My hand started to go numb.
タクル入るわよ。
Hold on. I'm doing something with my sword. Oh, wait. I had my hand stretched out like a TV hero in the middle of a transformation. Trusu was staring at me, her eyes wide. No, it's not what it looks like. Teaching Yuto a new transformation pose.
ユウとはもう卒業したわよ、そういうの。
No. He does? Anyone can love transfer. Like, he's still into, like, Power Rangers, right? He still loves Gatai? Is that what it is, Gatai? Trusu put her hands on her cheek and sighed.
もし自分が本物のヒーローになれると思ってるなら、やめておきなさい。
I'm the main character, you can't stop me. I am not. How old do you think I am?
いくつになっても子供なんだから、タクルは。
Then she stared into my eyes. You could tell that she wasn't blaming me, that she was genuinely concerned.
タクル、ちょっとそこに座って。
No, I'm just about to take a bath.
いいから座りましょうね。
Oh, okay. Sat down on the bed as I was told.
タクル。
Kirsu took a step towards the bed and looked down over me. Humans are strange creatures. Whenever someone looks down on us, they seem bigger and more powerful. Quickly strode up and looked down over her instead. When I first met her, she was almost on eye level with me. But now, she's 7 feet tall. Not trying to try and do something bad.
能力のせいで狙われているのに、そうやってむやみに使おうとするのは。
The other way around. I can learn to master them, can protect myself, and protect everyone in the newspaper club, or here at Alba Dorm.
だから、そういうのは警察の仕事でしょ。
I don't think the police are going to be able to save us if we need it.
けど。
What about you, Kurusu? You always say you're going to protect us. What are you going to do if a psychic attacks?
それは。
See? I've got no choice but to learn how to use my powers. Kirsu stared down at her feet silently. She raised her head and looked me in the eye.
ねえタクル、私はあなたのことをずっと見てきたわ。だからわかるの。あなたがこの先何を考えるか。
Stared me in the eye as we see the sprite of the back of her head. What am I starting to think?
タクルはね、必ず自分を危険にさらすようなことをする。例えば、自分の力で犯人を捕まえてやろうとか。
Stared me in the eye as one eye is closed and the other is looking a little bit to the side. I gulped. I hadn't really thought about it yet, but knowing me, I probably, no, definitely think that. I mean, that's basically what he's been doing this whole time, but without a superpower. But you're not a psychic, so how do you know the future?
いつも言ってるでしょ。能力なんかなくてもね、タクルの行動は簡単に読めちゃうって。
I mean, every main heroine being a gigalomaniac still isn't off the table. Like, I mean, Nono wasn't there in the scene where Aomori summoned her sword, right? So, like, we know, allegedly, Serika and Ito couldn't see it. But Nono and Kazuki are still on the table.
とにかくお願い。自分の身を守ることだけ考えて。ね、タクル。お願い。
Oh, okay, no, I'm a hero of justice. I'm gonna save
じゃ
everyone.
あ、約束の指切りね。
This is a death flag? Huh? Pinky swear? Like we're little kids? No way, that's embarrassing.
嘘ついたら針を1000本飲ますどころじゃ済まさないから。
That's really scary! And the heavens intervened to save me, and my phone rang out like the yellow horn. Is that yellow? That's Norse mythology, I think. Yeah, a horn held by the god who guards the bridge of the gods in Norse mythology. Bellow said to herald the arrival of Ragnarok. Okay, okay, hold on, Chroma. I hadn't gotten a new one yet, so of course it was Kyusu's. Oh, wait. He still doesn't have his phone? Right, she put it back down. Where is his phone? You're not gonna answer it?
今はあなたと話をしているところでしょ。
Right, that's the basis for my Ito's evil theory, isn't it? That he just changed the caller ID on Takeru's phone. I forgot what started my Ito's evil theory. But it might have something to do with the case. She must have thought I might be right because she took out the phone and looked at the screen. And she looked concerned.
新庄さんだわ。
Oh. Huh? I only said it to distract her, but evidently the call really did have something to do with the case. She quickly hit the answer button and put the phone up to her ear. I watched her nervously.
もしもし、クルスです。はい。はい。ええ。
On the other side of the phone, I could hear a note of concern in Shinjo-san's voice. Couldn't tell for sure. He seemed to be saying something that someone had gone missing. Who, Uki?
いいえ、来てません。だいたいこの家を知らないはずですし。え？タクルが？
What? What did I do? Kirsten moved the phone away from her ear and turned back towards me.
山添さんって子、知ってるわよね。
That's her last name, right? Huh? Yeah, she was the girl we rescued from the hospital basement.
その子がね、行方不明なんですって。
What? She went missing?
タクルが連れ出したりしてないかって。
How would he ever? Of course not. Been with you the whole day.
そうよね。
Give me the phone. I want to talk to Shinjo-san. Reached my hand towards the phone. Let's keep going a little bit. Let's keep going. Shinjo-san had given me the location of an office in a multi-purpose building in Sakura Gaukacho. There are rows of desks there, stacked high with paper that I normally would have considered a cornucopia of information. I didn't have time to worry about them now. I rushed up to Shinjo-san as soon as I saw him. Hello. She's gone? Was she kidnapped? I think that happened with the police here.
いや、電話でも言ったけど、そうじゃなくて。
It's true that she's missing, right?
ちょっとタクル、やめてどうしたの？
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yamazori Uki had reminded me a little too much of Minamisawa Senri. I'd lost control of myself. Kurusu quickly moved to stop me. By the way, Kurusu would come to keep an eye on me. Her words, to make sure I didn't do anything stupid.
とにかく誘拐とかそういうんじゃないんだ。いきなり姿が見えなくなってしまって。
But doesn't that mean she was kidnapped?
それはないわ。だってこの部屋には私と新庄ちゃん、それにみおちゃんの3人が一緒にいたんだもの。
Okay, who is it? Momose, the CEO of Frisia, had been looking concerned and confused and concerned ever since I'd arrived. First met her the night we snuck into AH Tokyo General Hospital. She seemed like a loud, boisterous sort of woman. Now she seemed kind of tired.
彼女をソファーに座らせて、俺たちはこっちで話をしてたんだよ。で、ふとソファーを見たら、彼女がいなくなっていた。
Wonder if she has a power to like, I don't know, like be invisible or something.
トイレとかじゃないんですか？
Kurusu pointed at the toilets in the back. Shinjo put his hand on his forehead, thinking, and said,
真っ先に探したよ。でもどこにもいなくてね。それどころか、窓やドアすら開けた形跡がない。
考えられることは一つだ。彼女はギガロマニアックスだからな。能力を使って自分で出て行ったんだろう。
or Mio is evil and kidnapped her for some reason that I can't explain because there's no reasonable motive for that. For power? I gotta think of it, I still hadn't asked. What power did Yamazoe Uki have? Teleportation or something like that? Minosato whispered an answer, her voice full of hate, without even bothering to look at me.
よくわからない。
You don't know?
ああ、彼女、俺たちの質問にほとんど応じる様子がなくてね。能力に関しては、久野里さんが探ろうとしたんだが、無駄だった。
そもそも瞬間移動だとすれば、とうの昔にここを抜け出していたはずだ。だが。
Oh, I cut off Mio, sorry. But she didn't!
ただ、ウキ君は少し特殊なようだ。今回はそれにやられたらしい。
Special?
私ね、少し前から考えていたのよ。ウキちゃんを一度どこかの児童養護施設に預けた方がいいかもしれないって。
Yeah, I know a place that's practically an orphanage that is run by a totally not evil man.
それでさっき新庄ちゃんとミオちゃんに提案したら快く OK をもらって。
俺は OK なんか出してませんよ。
私もです。
ちょっと黙っててちょうだい。こんがらがっちゃうから。
Momose motioned for them to be quiet.
とにかく OK をもらったの。
They agreed, yeah.
それで私はウキちゃんを連れて駐車場に降りて車に乗せようとしたわけ。知り合いの施設に相談してみようって。
Then you were the one who took her away. So why was everyone so upset that she disappeared? Momose had taken her outside. There's no mystery there. Kurusu and I stood there with our mouths hanging open. Shinjo-san interrupted.
という夢を見たんだそうだ。
Her dream?
違うわ。あれは絶対にあったことよ。だってウキちゃんの手の感触とか車のエンジンをかけた感覚とか全部リアルに残ってるもの。
けどウキ君を自動車に乗せようとした途端我に返ったんですよね。そしたら百瀬さんは事務所の中にいて俺たちと話をしている最中だった。
Wonder what the power is then, like illusions?
ええ、そうなの。
I mean, that checks out. You remember at the start of chapter 5, I think? Remember the big scary Serika? That definitely felt like someone set that up on Takuru.
俺たちは児童養護施設の話なんて提案されてないし、ウキ君と百瀬さんがここから出ていくのも見ていません。百瀬さんとはここでずっと話をしていただけです。間違いありません。なのに、ウキ君は部屋からいきなり消えた。
Well, like it could be the the power to make people fall asleep and dream or something, but
どういうことですか？よくわかりません。
多分それが山添由紀の能力なんだろう。彼女を捕獲したら改めて調べてみよう。
Kunosato's use of the word capture made me mad now. Tell that, like Arimori said, she didn't even think of us as humans. She didn't have to talk about that way about a little girl, did she? Even if she didn't like psychics, did she have to go that far? Glared at her, but Kunosato-san didn't seem bothered in the slightest.
浮くんの行き先ですけど、宮代くんたちが知らないとなると、あとは
Like
あ
the
そこしか
hospital?
考えられないですね。
私も今そう思ってたところ。
Where would the girl go that's been saying, I want to go home this whole time? Or like, I want to go back or whatever.
もしそうだとすれば少しばかり骨が折れるな。
What do you mean? Kiryu-san answered me with a bitter sigh.
君もよく知ってるところだよ。あの子の元の家だ。
What you can't
う
mean?
ん。ふきちゃんたらね、あそこへ返してくれの一点張りだったのよ。
That place was hell. Why would she?
さてな、とにかく厄介なことになる前に取り戻さないとな。
Okay, I
タ
think.
クル
Oh,
ね
Donald's going with us? Are we really bringing the stab victim with us? Like, if we need to sprint, this feels like a bad idea. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time when I assume it's gonna go more complicated than just take her out of the hospital, right? Like something's gonna happen. I just don't know what. I'll see you guys then. Bye.